Dovageris! Naidon Mevadas! Geletis! Zadrizes Guzdaris Gosdaor.
It's the thousand blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agree to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie. But what do we have left once we abandon the lie? Chaos. A gaping pit waiting to swallow us all. Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
Well. Hey guys, my name's Ryan Milkey, and this is my after show reaction for episode 5 of House of the Dragon. This one's going to be a quick one. I'm going to be here for literally 10-15 minutes. Just give you my thoughts. Charles has got the link if he wants to pop on. He's more than welcome to. I know I am late. I apologise, guys. I had this planned to be a lot earlier, but yeah, I had some issues getting hold of the episode. But I've watched it. I've just watched it. It was very good. I agree with the sentiment that's online. I think I just seen on X real quick when I was loading in backstage that everyone's loving this episode. It's building up again, a lot of intense stuff. If you remember episode 3, a lot of people were like, this is kind of boring, but it built onto the episode for House of the Dragon with Dance of the Dragons for episode 4, and they combined very well with each other, and this one's doing exactly the same thing. Next week is going to be a very, very big episode in the lore and in the story going forward with House of the Dragon. We're going to be introduced to some dragon seeds. As you've heard me say a couple of times, the dragon seeds will be people who, as you heard Jace and Rhaenyra talking about in this episode, people with Targaryen blood that has been diluted out through the years of people that weren't in power or weren't able to be in power. So yeah, it's going to be good. We might have even already have been introduced to a couple of these dragon seed people, so definitely stay tuned for that. What else was really good? Daemon's whole story with this, I'm loving it. The book, things go off in my brain as to whether I'm interested in following along with the story, and they are doing that because there's parts of the book where Alice Rivers is, so she's described as one of the most beautiful maidens in the world of Westeros. And looking at Alice Rivers, the Scottish actress that we got in the episode 3 and 4, it doesn't really work with those anecdotes that came from the book, but in this episode we definitely did. I'm going to be breaking all this down tomorrow on this exact channel. We're going to be breaking it down. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be having, don't know if we're going to be having slideshows because I've been having issues with my slideshows, but we'll see if we are, we are. I'll definitely have images though. Hey Fidel, good to see you, my friend. It's just myself this evening. As you know, Headless is in Vegas, so I'm here for the masses. Although there's only one of you, I know I'm very late. I'm an hour after it's already finished, so yeah, we'll try and need to fix that for next week. But check out the new swag. I got House Stark over there, and I got massive Targaryen thing over here. Yeah, I was just talking about how cool I'm liking the Daemon storyline so far going forward. It's hard to try and understand what's real and what's vision or dream, and I'm liking that, and it's making me want to go back and watch the episode multiple times over and over just to be able to see if I can figure out if this is real or if this is a dream, because it's very interesting and I'm liking it. Rhaenyra's struggle with not having any battle experience. She hasn't really done anything, has she? Like, her battle has completely just gone, you know, she's everyone else is telling her to do something, but she really can't do anything, because every time she says, well, okay, I'll go and find my dragon, everyone goes, but you are the queen, why are we fighting for you? Why would you go? So, you know, Jeremy says, we're here too, just watching on the TV. Thanks, I appreciate it. Headless roasted money in Vegas like Aemon roasted his brother. That's a good one. Quick draw, hip hip hurrah for dragons. Yep, definitely. It was a great episode, guys. It was building. I love these kind of episodes because they mean so much. They have so much detail. The meeting with the twins, that was very fun. That was interesting. With meeting in the middle of the bridge like that, with Jace having his dragon on the wall and they not really caring about Vermax at all, really, because it doesn't really do much. But yeah, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. Like I say, I will be breaking this all down properly tomorrow. But I'm going with my normal score that I always give. This is another 10 out of 10. Yeah, last week we got fighting with dragons in the air and how amazing that was to even see that visually. But this week it paid off. It got, you know, we saw Corlys being really upset at the beginning. I liked that it went with that because it was the aftermath of Rhaenys. And yeah, it was great. One of my favorite parts, actually, I actually forgot to mention this. One of my favorite parts of the episode, and it surprises me because it's not book canon. It's the whole conversation between Rhaenyra and Mysaria. The whole dynamic between them two, I find really interesting and quite. I'm glued to the screen when it's on. I literally can't take my eyes off listening to those two, because obviously, in the books, as you know, I've already said, Mysaria kind of goes missing at the point of Blood and Cheese being caught. One of them gets caught at the gate and the other two never get found. Whereas in the show, they hung the rat catcher and Mysaria is with Rhaenyra. So I'm liking what they're doing because it's not, that's not book stuff. So yeah, I'm loving it. Let me check the chat for you guys. 10 out of 10 for sure. Haven't seen it. Give us a detailed reenactment of what? What do you want? I'll give you a detailed reenactment tomorrow. That's what that's all about. This is going to be a real quick one tonight. I'm not going to be here for no hour-long reaction when I'm doing a breakdown tomorrow. I don't need to be doing that. And it is 4 a.m. Fun episode. Daemon going more crazy. I don't know if it's real or not. I agree. I completely agree. You agree too? I don't know if I can erase the Daemon vision from my brain. Yeah, exactly. Definitely, yeah, it was crazy. The puppy still lives. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with that dog, because the dog was created by the show. That's not a George R.R. Martin creation, and the puppy was still sitting there, just looking up at its hanging dead owner, like, and insane. There's probably some crazy story that they're trying to tell with that, maybe in real life and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe we'll bring it up tomorrow or not. I wouldn't be expecting to see the dog again, because people have had less screen time on this show than the dog. Like, I like the dog. The dog's cool, but I would rather see Daeron Hightower, Alicent's brother. I'd rather see him. You know what I mean? So yeah, who was feeding the dog? I don't know, bro. No, well, yeah, the dog's been eating all the meat, and that's why everybody in King's Landing is crazy. Definitely. That cutting down the rat catchers had me. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Poppin says 10 out of 10 for sure. Sorry, I can't be there, bro. Don't be silly. I left you high and dry. I was an hour late to my scheduled programming. I was hoping to be here an hour ago, but I'm here now. Daemon needs mouthwash. Yep, dogs eating rotten meat, definitely. So yeah, I'm liking that the people in King's Landing didn't like seeing the dragon head. How did you all feel about seeing a dragon head being pulled through the city? For me, it's been a pretty shit day. England lost in the Euros against Spain, and then I knew that I had to see a decapitated dragon head. And I wasn't happy, and I wasn't ready to see it. But I did see it, and I didn't like it. Like, such a bad omen, right? Why would you do that kind of stuff? And then, yeah, we have Alicent being completely ignored, again, as always. I like the dynamic that they're playing with Kristen Cole, and the fact that Kristen Cole, like, didn't side with her, even after being able to get a bit of her. He still said, no, Aemon is next in line, which I agree. Aemon is definitely next in line. I like Aemon. Although this episode, I felt sorry for Aegon, and I said that last week, didn't I? When he whimpers mummy, my heart broke for the second time this evening. My heart broke. But yeah, another change, which we will get into next week, tomorrow. Sorry, in the book, Alicent is the one that demands that the city gates get closed and everybody's to be kept in. Alicent makes that decision in the book. In the show, they went with Aemond making that decision. So yeah, or was it because she was like, all the sound went a bit weird, didn't it, at that point? Like, I don't know, maybe that's what we're made to believe from her point of view. It came from him. I don't know. In the book, it's definitely Alicent. So it's interesting. Hey, Kenneth Bird, thanks for being here, my friend. There's 6 and 7 of you here, guys. I'm not going to be here for much longer, maybe 3 or 4 minutes longer, and then I'm going to get out of here. Seeing the dragon head really brings dark time ahead. No, yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Rhaenyra, yeah. Look, Rhaenyra and Lady Arryn, that was a good conversation as well. Lady Arryn's like, I love how, did you see that shot? You know what, I absolutely love the wide angle shots that I get in cinema and TV, and when they shot up and we seen the Vale, it's probably going to be my backdrop for my PC for the next week. Yeah, she wasn't really happy, was she? She was like, I wanted a dragon, and yeah, she basically said, I've got 2 dragons that are tiny. She's got dogs that are bigger than that are more fierce. So that's going to be quite an interesting dynamic going forward. Jace trying to act all tough and hard. I like that. And again, back to Daemon. Just Daemon being absolutely twisted in his own mind, and not, you don't know if it's real. You don't know if it's fake. I don't know. He's claiming he's going to go take King's Landing, and if Rhaenyra wants to join him, she's welcome to by his side as king and queen. I don't know how that's going to go down. And now she's sending her people from her council to go meet with him to try and find out what's going on in his head. Well, what's going on in his head is Alice Rivers. So are we going to see a power dynamic of Alice Rivers and Rhaenyra? That could be one to look out for. I didn't see any change in the tapestry this evening. I will need to go back and check. But although I did feel like there was some different camera angles, or maybe they'd added a few more details in already established scenes that we've had in there. I don't know. It just felt like it was more polished up. But yeah, I could be wrong. But yeah, guys, we've been on for what, 13 minutes right now. I think that's pretty much going to sum it up. A lot of key points. If there's anything in the chat you guys want me to maybe touch on briefly before we get out of here, please feel free to let me know in the next minute or two. If not, then we'll definitely get out of here, and we'll leave you guys to the rest of your evening. Don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow at 1 a.m. UK, which is 7 Central, I believe. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have a slideshow, but I will have some images. I want to say thank you to all you guys as well in the chat, because you guys have helped me get recognized by Warner Brothers and all that kind of stuff. So I now have access to some images that I wouldn't have access to if it wasn't for the love and support that you guys have been showing me on my channel and being here and showing out for me in these live streams. So I really, really appreciate it. Baylor is who I meant. Okay. Yeah, Baylor. Okay, the one that's with Jace. Yeah. Yeah, Baylor, she looks more like her mother, doesn't she, in this one? She was very regal, and she stood her place. I liked the scene where Corlys said to her, I would name you heir, and she literally flipped it on him and said, no, I am fire and blood, and you are sea and water, or whatever it was, unicorns and fishies, something like that. So yeah, I like that. I like that she turned it on. She's fierce, and she's like her grandmother, you know, like Rhaenys, and she's definitely going to portray that in the future. So that then puts into question who is going to be next for Corlys's throne. Maybe we'll find that out next week. Interesting, eh? Cool, guys. Poppin says great live. I will be there, sure, for tomorrow night. Awesome, Poppin. I appreciate it. She looks just like her mom. Yes, I completely agree. Fantastic. They are a power couple dynamic in the show completely. I love the two of them. The scene with her and Corlys was powerful. Very, very powerful. And hashtag relationship goals, definitely. Right, guys, well, that's it. My name is Remind Milky. This has literally been what it says on the title, okay? So that's what you can get used to when I do these on Sunday. It's an after show reaction, so I've just given you my quick reactions and my quick thoughts, and you guys can feel free to jump in the chat every Sunday when we do this now going forward. And if you have some quick thoughts or anything in the episode that you want to just quickly clarify before the Monday night when we do the breakdown, then that's what this is going to be about. But yeah, I'm not going to be here for no hour. Headless, I hope you're having a great time in Vegas. We miss you, brother, but yeah, this is what we're doing going forward with these ones. Guys, my name is Ryan. This has been a breakdown of House of the Dragon episode 5 after show reaction, and all you guys have been amazing. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow for the full breakdown. See you later, guys.